Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, ADHD. Imagine your brain is a browser with 47 tabs open, and some of them are playing loud music for no reason. That is ADHD in action. People with ADHD have trouble focusing, staying still, and remembering what they walked into the kitchen for. It's not just about being hyper or forgetful. Their brains are like Formula One cars with bicycle brakes, fast and unpredictable. A kid with ADHD might climb furniture at dinner, not for attention, but because their brain has to move. Adults with ADHD miss deadlines, forget appointments, interrupt conversations, and somehow lose their keys while holding them. It's not just an occasional flakeout, it's a daily challenge. ADHD affects time management, impulse control, and working memory. Treatment often includes medication, behavioral therapy, coaching, and using tools like planners and digital reminders to help organize the chaos. Creating structured routines and environments can make a world of difference. Borderline Personality Disorder, BPD. BPD is like living with a heart that has no emotional seatbelt. One minute you're laughing at a meme, the next you're convinced your friend hates you for not replying fast enough. People with BPD experience intense mood swings, black and white thinking, and a deep fear of abandonment. Relationships often feel like soap operas, passionate, dramatic, and emotionally exhausting. They may idolize someone one moment and suddenly feel betrayed by them the next. Impulsive behaviors like reckless spending or self-harm can be ways to cope with overwhelming emotions. It's not manipulation, it's emotional survival. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, is the gold standard in treatment. It teaches emotional regulation, distress tolerance, mindfulness, and interpersonal effectiveness. With the right support, people with BPD can learn to build healthier relationships and find emotional stability. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. PTSD is your brain's way of saying never again, but turning the volume up to 11. It follows traumatic experiences like war, abuse, natural disasters, or serious accidents. Symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, intrusive memories, and hypervigilance, like always being on edge. It's like reliving the worst moments with no off switch. People might avoid places or situations that remind them of the trauma. PTSD can also affect sleep, concentration, and emotional regulation. While it's commonly associated with veterans, PTSD can happen to anyone who has experienced overwhelming fear or helplessness. Treatments like EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, trauma-focused CBT, and medications can help retrain the brain's response to trauma. Support groups and a safe, understanding environment also play a crucial role in recovery. Dissociative identity disorder, DID. DID is not just multiple personalities from the movies. It's the brain's response to severe, chronic childhood trauma. People with DID have two or more distinct identities, or alters, each with its own voice, behavior, preferences, and memories. Imagine switching drivers in your body without knowing it. Some alters may be protectors, others may hold specific memories, and they might not even be aware of each other. People with DID may lose time, find items they don't remember buying, or discover notes written in different handwriting. DID is often misunderstood and stigmatized. Treatment involves long-term therapy that focuses on safety, communication between alters, and eventually integration or cooperation. It's a long road, but healing is possible with patience, consistency, and professional support. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia feels like reality is under construction. It affects thinking, emotions, behavior, and perception. Common symptoms include hallucinations, like hearing voices, delusions, firm beliefs not based in reality, disorganized thinking, and emotional flatness. Imagine trying to have a conversation while a radio blasts in your head. It typically emerges in the late teens to early 30s and can disrupt school, work, and relationships. People may appear withdrawn or speak in a way that's hard to follow. Treatment includes antipsychotic medications, cognitive behavioral therapy, and strong social support. Early intervention improves outcomes significantly. Stigma around schizophrenia often leads to isolation, but with education and understanding, people can live meaningful, connected lives. Bipolar disorder. Imagine your mood elevator has only two stops, way up or way down. During mania, people feel unstoppable, talking fast, spending impulsively, sleeping little, and feeling like a superhero. Creativity can skyrocket, but so can risky decisions. Then depression crashes in, energy plummets, interest disappears, and everything feels hopeless. This isn't just moodiness, it's a cycle of extreme emotional states. There are different types, like bipolar 1, with full mania, and bipolar 2, with hypomania and deeper depression. Managing bipolar disorder often involves mood stabilizers, antidepressants, talk therapy, and lifestyle adjustments. Recognizing triggers and having a solid support system are key. Stability is possible, but it takes time and teamwork. Autism spectrum disorder, ASD. ASD is a wide range, not a one-size-fits-all label. It's a developmental condition that affects communication, behavior, and sensory processing. People with autism may struggle with social cues, making eye contact, or handling loud environments. They often have intense interests, like memorizing train schedules or mastering every Pokemon stat, and may engage in repetitive behaviors or need strict routines. Some are nonverbal, others are highly articulate. With early diagnosis and tailored support, like speech therapy, occupational therapy, and social skills training, many people with ASD thrive. The world is slowly becoming more accepting of neurodiversity, and recognizing strengths instead of just challenges allows autistic individuals to shine in their own way. Eating disorders. Eating disorders are more than a battle with food. They're deep struggles with self-worth, control, and emotion. Anorexia involves intense fear of weight gain and extreme food restriction. Bulimia includes cycles of binging and purging. Binge eating disorder is marked by consuming large amounts of food without purging. People may obsess over body image, weight, or calories. These disorders can damage the heart, bones, and digestive system and are often accompanied by depression or anxiety. They can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. Recovery involves a team approach: therapy, nutritional counseling, medical care, and family support. Challenging harmful beauty standards and fostering body acceptance are essential parts of healing. Major depressive disorder, MDD. Depression is not just sadness, it's a heavy fog that dims everything. People with MDD often feel numb, hopeless, and drained. They lose interest in activities they once enjoyed, have trouble concentrating, and may sleep too much or not at all. Everyday tasks, like brushing teeth or answering texts, can feel overwhelming. It's not laziness, it's a real medical condition affecting brain chemistry. MDD can also manifest physically through aches, fatigue, or changes in appetite. The good news is it's treatable. Therapy, medication, exercise, and social support can help lift the fog. Talking about it, whether to a friend or therapist, is a brave and vital first step. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. OCD isn't about being tidy. It's about intrusive thoughts and rituals that feel impossible to ignore. Obsessions are unwanted, distressing thoughts. What if I didn't lock the door? And compulsions are the actions to relieve the anxiety, checking the lock 12 times. People with OCD know their thoughts are irrational, but feel compelled to act on them. It's exhausting, and can interfere with work, relationships, and peace of mind. The gold standard treatment is exposure and response prevention, ERP, a form of cognitive behavioral therapy that helps people face their fears without giving in to the compulsions. Medication can also be effective. With persistence and support, the OCD cycle can be broken. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. NPD isn't just about selfies and showing off. It's a personality disorder where someone has a grand sense of self-importance, but often fragile self-esteem. They may crave admiration, lack empathy, and react poorly to criticism. Relationships can be difficult because they may put their needs above others. Underneath the confidence might lie deep insecurities. People with NPD might struggle to see others as equals, or fail to recognize how their actions affect those around them. Therapy, especially if the individual is open to change, can foster insight, empathy, and healthier relationships. Change is slow, but possible. Body dysmorphic disorder, BDD. BDD is like seeing a distorted version of yourself that no one else can see. People with BDD obsess over perceived physical flaws, real or imagined, and feel intense shame or anxiety. They may avoid mirrors, photos, or social settings, constantly compare themselves to others, or seek cosmetic procedures they don't need. It's not vanity, it's mental torment. BDD can severely affect self-esteem, relationships, and quality of life. Social media can amplify these issues by presenting unrealistic beauty standards. Treatment includes cognitive behavioral therapy and sometimes medication. The goal is not just body acceptance, but shifting focus from appearance to self-worth and personal strengths. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new video drops.